Good afternoon all, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Welcome to another little video. Kicking this off a bit later than I thought, however I wanted to make sure I took my time editing and uploading my video that I put up of my Melbourne trip this morning, and to be honest I've just not had the energy to pick up the camera, and I feel like I've only just started getting my actual talking voice back. I think it's been like a week and a half now, so I've just been trying to prioritise rest outside of working and getting some life admin stuff done. And intertwined with that, I just wanted to spend the rest of today bringing you all along for a little life declutter. And by that I mean I want to go through the wardrobe. I want to go through all my digital stuff, so photos, contacts, documents, hard drives. I also want to do a little bit of a spiritual reset some intentions going into the next few weeks of my life, a little new phase and chapter. So I guess this is a great opportunity for me to announce I'm moving again. And you're probably thinking, Isabel, you just moved, and the answer is yes, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about it online. I'm really fortunate to be moving into a house of 6 people, much more my age, and is going to be a little bit more social, and I still have a pool, and I am so grateful for that because I've loved using the pool here. Nowhere near as big and as nice, however a pool nonetheless, and a little bit of a bigger room as well. So I'm really looking forward to having this little reset done before having 5 days straight of work to do. And oh god, you know what, we're just gonna sit down and have a few updates. I have somehow landed 3 job interviews. I don't know how this happened, but I've already had one of them already. I'm waiting to hear back on Monday about that one. I have a job interview on Tuesday and another one on Wednesday, and all 3 positions I'm so excited for. 2 are just part-time remote roles, helping with editing, and one of which is with one of my all-time favourite influencers, so really excited about that one. But I am working like crazy. I'm working all 5 days up until when I'm moving on a Saturday. So today's probably the best day for me to slowly start sorting through things. I don't have a tremendous amount, but I want to go into my new space with new intentions, new mindset, having everything digitally ready, and also having a little bit of a spiritual reset this evening. By that I mean I just want to like have a bath, cleanse myself, cleanse the space, and I want to do some breath work, some meditation, some journaling to tie off the day once we got all of the life admin done. First and foremost, I'm gonna sit and scroll on Pinterest for a bit because I want to start pinning some inspiration for what my room looks like, and maybe start listing some stuff I want to get for my new space, because I'll be in there for hopefully about 6 months, if not a little bit longer, if all things work out. And yeah, then I need to really sit down and I need to advertise my current room to try and find a new tenant to move in. So to be honest, it's just going to be some chilled laptop work, but then we're going to crack on with the rest of the decluttering. What else have I got to update you on? I always promised I'd be transparent on camera. I've gotten a lip flip. Now, I only got it a few days ago, so the Botox still takes a while to wear in, but if you start noticing that my top lip looks a little bit different, that's the reason why I gave it a go. It's so cheap here in Australia. I only paid $37 for it, which is crazy. I mean, you can never get it at that price in the UK, and it's actually regulated here. So we'll see how that turns out. It's something I've always been a little bit insecure about, and I think seeing and editing my face for months straight, it's really started to bug me. So if anyone's already noticing a difference or notices in the next few videos, that's the reason why. And I don't want people to have unrealistic beauty expectations and think if they come later on, oh, her lips are gorgeous, she's already like that. No, it's cosmetic work, guys. We're just going to be going into an exciting new chapter. I'm actually really energized and really buzzed about it. I've loved living in this space for the facilities and how clean and modern it is, but I'm ready to go and live with some people my own age. So that being said, I think I'm going to do some laptop work because I've got 5 days straight of work. I want to try and get this out of the way before I move. Otherwise, it's all going to happen all at once, and moving's going to be a very quick process. So let's crack on with the day. It's a little bit later and I've just finished doing all those listings, getting my ducks in a line for this week, like writing my weekly to-do list and whatnot. So I'm gonna head up back to the flat in a little bit to cook some dinner, and I might even come back down here and do some work because I love sitting and working by the pool and make sure I'm utilising the space before I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna either toss up between doing the digital reset I need to do first or the physical in terms of decluttering things, but I'm gonna wait and see how I feel after dinner. I never caught you up on my Valentine's Day with Jake. I had the most wonderful time. He surprised me at the airport and picked me up, and he actually planned a day for us to go down to Rainbow Beach, which was super cool. I've wanted to go do that for the longest time. We didn't drive across the DI or anything, but we went to this amazing freshwater lake, and we also went to this beautiful creek. I'm certain I'll put up some photos and bits here. I didn't record it because I just wanted to make sure I had some quality catch-up time with him, but it was so thoughtful and intentional, and we just had the best time together, and I love him so much. He's just the best person ever. And I realised also when I was editing my Melbourne vlog that I said I would talk about my tattoo a little bit more in detail about the tattoo I've got. But I've got a little heart here now. It's in brown ink. It's still healing, and the middle of it's fallen out, so now it's more of an outline. But I got it on Valentine's Day in Melbourne, and the reasoning as to why is because I went to this breathwork class at Breath House, and often, if anyone's done it before, it really helps you tap into your subconscious or the things you're not really thinking about in your day-to-day life. And I had this overwhelming feeling in like the peak of the session when you really deprive your brain of oxygen, of just feeling so loved. I think this is the first time in my life that I've ever felt so loved, and really loved for my authentic self and very accepting of who I am, even for myself. That's part of the reason why I wanted to get it. I also wanted to commemorate being in Melbourne and it being surrounded by my beautiful female friends who've given me so much love and support over the past year or years, and it just seemed like the right time and the right place to get it, because I was actually going to get a little freckle tattoo when I moved here, and then I decided against it and thought the right time and opportunity will come up, and it couldn't have been any more perfect, the experience. So although it's not healed the way I wanted it to, and it was a spontaneous thing, I'll see how it heals. If I like the outline, I'm just going to keep it that way. But if not, I'm going to go visit Kel in Brisbane and get her to fill it in. Hopefully that explains why I got it a little bit more. Hello. I just had dinner and I'm ready to start tackling my drawers and decluttering it. I think what I'm going to do is put them into a pile of absolutely love it, use it all the time, ones that are like good basics to have, I don't reach for loads, and then another one of clothes I just want to donate. I've already made a start a few weeks ago on this, but I want to re-go through my drawers and also my wardrobe in the other room. But I'm going to start in here, then make my way into the wardrobe in the spare room. In terms of what I'm watching, I'm actually watching a video by Phoebe Taylor. I'm actually re-watching some of her older videos because when we've been messaging back and forth a little bit, it turns out she actually only lived about 20 minutes down the road a few years ago. So I'm going to go back and watch some of her content, and one of them is actually like a closet clean out guide and tips for a well-rounded wardrobe. So I thought, let's start off with that one. Thanks Phoebe for all your love and support as well. I love your videos. Okay, so I've decided I actually need a fourth pile, which is clothes I want to replace with a different version such they're getting worn out. So I'm gonna have a chuck pile like to donate or relist on Depop, and then another one for like keep it in the wardrobe but put it aside to know that I need to reinvest and reimburse. The priority at the moment, paying off all the debts I have, and then once I've got all my savings and started putting away money for traveling and bits, then I can actually start reinvesting in the wardrobe and stuff. So this is going to be a long process in terms of time, but I'm sure it will fly by so quickly. Also, I wear this skirt I got on Depop from Kukai all the time, but the hem dropped on it, and I keep wearing it with the hem dropped and it's getting worse. So I'm actually going to put this aside, stop wearing it, and get it taken to go get turned up. So I guess that's an additional pile. Fixing clothes pile. It's going to go on the corner of the bed there. And then step 7 and make... Hello! Good morning! Yes, how are you finding it? I'm doing a bit of a wardrobe declutter right now.
You're feeling more up to it, are you?
Yeah, and well, life update, I'm moving on Saturday.
Oh, are you? Okay.
So I just got off the phone with my mum and we FaceTimed, and I continued putting the rest of my stuff away. So all my drawers are now sorted. I've got loads of clothes to donate and they're all in this bag here. But what I'm thinking of doing is actually taking this to work tomorrow and letting all the girls that I work with have a look through and see if any of them want to have the clothes and rehome them before I drop them off to the op shop, because there's some really great stuff in here, like Levi's jeans and stuff that I'm just not going to use anymore. Finished watching this Phoebe Taylor video of how to decorate a share house room, which is perfect for my situation I'm going into next. So I'm on the Phoebe Taylor grind this evening, but once I finish watching that with a cookie, I think I'm actually going to run a bath and wind down for the evening and get a nice early night. I did have a nap for like an hour at 2 o'clock earlier, so not super tired yet, even though it's almost 9:10. So we'll run a bath and get ready for bed in a second. So I thought one of the things I'd do this evening is actually run you through my current skincare routine for the evening. So before I hop in the bath, as it's just finished running, I'm going to remove my makeup I've used for the day. So this is the remove from Aesop. You'll see that most of my skincare routine is from them at the moment. I have so many samples the lady at Lavington gives me every time I purchase a product. So I always go in, purchase a product like once every 2 to 3 months, and then I end up with so many samples that it means I can start slowly collecting my collection of really nice skincare from them. But I just gently tap down over my eyes and over the areas where I put a lot of concealer. It just slowly comes off. It's really good. I really loved using the Clinique Take Off the Day range there. I got to try some of it when I was staying with Yas, and that was really nice. So as much as I love this, I think I might try the Clinique one next. But it's also pretty expensive, and the Aesop one doesn't take that much to get it off along with the water. But yeah, I've actually got some Epsom magnesium bath salts, and they're really, really good. They send me to sleep so well, and I've got a big capsule of magnesium on my bedside table to take later, but I haven't had a bath in so long. I'm just gonna take it easy, and I'm still learning to do that. And I've got a really busy week, so I just want to make sure I'm taking care of myself. So we're out the bath now. Excuse my ratty appearance. I'm so sleepy and ready for bed, but I'm going to carry on doing my skincare. So this is the cleansing facial milk from Aesop. I really wish it came with a pump, but I have to kind of put a small amount of it on the back of my hand by tipping it out. I saw someone take one of the pumps from the hand wash. I have one of their hand washes here, and shorten it and put it into there. So I might do that, but it's such a gentle cleanser. I don't normally like milky cleansers, but I've really enjoyed this one since I got the sample when I visited the store in Brisbane, and honestly, it's cleared up my skin. I'm trying to transition to more holistic health products, and Aesop is just on the top of one of my dream brands to ever work with or work for. Yeah, I've just been loving this product recently, so I just cleanse my face. I think that's pretty much as simple as it is with cold water. Just gotten through all of the gentle facial moisturizers, but I've been trying out the Element cream. This stuff is so thick. It means I barely have to use any of it to cover my face, like we're talking about this much. I've also got the fabulous face oil that I want to combine into this. I don't know if I like the smell of it though. It's all about the gentle rituals and taking care of yourself, and I think a big part of skincare routines that people enjoy, I always try and just keep it super simple to like 3 to 4 products, and I'm so excited that I've just bought an alarm clock talking about that. And I want to start breaking up my phone in the bedroom. It was one of my New Year's goals, and so I wanted to work towards. I would love a lofty alarm clock, however that's going to be a purchase for later in the year because they're so expensive, and they do the most amazing lights as well to go with it, so I might treat myself to that later in the year. And then the last thing I use for my skin is actually this like facial hydrating mist. I bring it to work with me because my skin's been getting quite dry working in the kitchen recently, but I like to just set in all my skincare with that. It smells so good. I would love to get the Claudiel, I think that's how you pronounce their brand, the Great Facial Mist. I tried it when I was in Sephora in Melbourne, and it was so lovely. And that's how much of it I've used so far. It's like nothing, so it's gonna last so long. I really want to try out the berry one. Everyone raves about that. But for now, teethies, and then we'll journal in bed. I'm so tired and just want to wind down for the evening, so this might be the last time I chat to you before I catch you after work tomorrow, so I'll catch you then. Hey guys, happy Monday. Jake and I are having a pool day before I move out of this place. I don't know what he's even doing right now, but we're actually just having some pool time and gonna have a nice little dinner at the flat and just say goodbye to this ring and whatnot. Very nice. I don't know what he's doing. Wow. Wagon wheel ones.
Yeah, truck chips expect.
I never had a chocky one before. Yum. Woo. You haven't tried the chocolate chip one yet, have you? The cookie dough one? That's pretty good. I do love the fish food though. Ooh. Yum. Like. Hey guys, long time no see. Happy Tuesday. I have just got back from work and chucked on a nice top, my joggers, because I actually have a job interview in 10 minutes for a local lady in social media management. So I'm really excited, a little bit nervous because I don't fully know the extent of what she's wanting or is doing. So I thought I would just catch you up on what you missed yesterday and today. Such a long day at work. I was in from 9 till 4:30 today, so just coming up to 5 o'clock now, which is when I have that meeting. Been very busy recently here in Noosa. I don't know how anyone's going to take me seriously like this. So work's just been busy in hospitality recently. Jake and I had such a lovely evening last night seeing off the flat. Even though I've got a few more days here, we just wanted to take the time out before I moved to have some quality time here together, enjoy the pool, which you'd have already seen, but I kind of forgot to record a lot of what we got up to last night. So we actually ended up having a celebratory drink. I actually have pretty much cut out casual drinking unless it's a special occasion recently, and so it was nice to actually have a bottle of wine with Jake and just some quality time together in the flat. And yeah, we had dinner down by the fountain, which was really nice. It's all very positive, and I also thought now would be a great time for me to mention that I've also got a job interview. I can't believe this is even something I'm getting to finally say. I have a shift supervisor interview at Yochi tomorrow. Now I can be paid to be there, so I'm actually the most nervous for that interview, to be honest. Having that wine last night has kind of affected me more than I thought today, and actually made me realise why I actually only agree to like have a drink or have cut out drinking pretty much completely. Really nice to do now and again, but I think I'm over just being drunk, and sometimes I don't like how I behave when I'm drunk. I've enjoyed actually having more sober time as I've gotten older, and I think it's very prevalent recently that a lot of people are sober curious. Oh, I also should walk through. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. It's amazing, so good. I'm definitely gonna buy myself a full face of Merit products, and I definitely want to do a video trying out. Merit's really popular at the moment, and I've not seen someone like in the content I watch doing a full face of it. So I think I'm gonna buy their like complete set. But I also really love Hourglass, and I'd love to have more of their makeup. Anyways, we have 5 minutes to go until I need to be there, so I'm gonna go set up on the balcony. Just nice to meet new people in a similar industry around here. This is the only one I have left. It's the They're Real Benefit mascara. I got it as part of like a travel set. Again, always my trusty Laneige, I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, Jake just sent me a good luck message as well. Very sweet. Would you hire me? I'd hire me. Right, let's go. Hi, Katie. So that actually went really, really well. I'm so pleased with how it went. And the best news is it actually wants to meet in person to carry on talking about the opportunity. So it will be for 90 days, about 10 to 15 hours a week, but primarily working in marketing. I am starving, so I'm definitely going to make a nice big bowl of pasta. I'm looking forward to going through my photos. I'm going to put on some more YouTube and go through and delete loads of my photos off my iCloud because I've had so many since moving here, and I want to go back and get rid of a lot from a few years ago too. So let's crack on with some dinner, and I'll catch you in a smidge. Good evening. I've had dinner and I'm officially going to get changed out of this, put on some YouTube and have some cookies, and I'm going to use my Mac to digitally declutter all of the photos I have on my phone. I think it's going to be quite a peaceful activity. Very exciting, actually, come through in the post. I got a card from my nana. It's actually for my birthday. I also thought I'd quickly show you my little sleepy time outfit. So I've got this Billabong t-shirt on that's Jake's. It's huge on me, but so comfy. And then these Brandy Melville shorts I got when I was in Melbourne. They're so cute. So we're at almost 4,500 photos. So I've gotten to the start of the year and I'm gonna stop for the night because it's like almost 9 o'clock, but we're down to 3,239 photos. So I've pulled out 2 outfits. Option 1 being, well, these shoes can be worn by either of the outfits, but this asymmetric dish knit top, I think it looks really nice. You can't really tell off the hanger, but it goes off one shoulder. And then I have this Kukai, like, not mini skirt, it's like mid-thigh length. I think that would look really cute and quite professional, especially if I slick back my hair. Or I've got a more casual option, which is just denim shorts, plain white t-shirt and the trainers. They do have black tops in Yochi, but I only have my active wear top that's really tight fitting, so I don't really want to wear that to the interview. I do feel like maybe something more corporate would be nice. And it would be nice to not be that casual, and this might be a bit more of my personality. So I feel like I'm going to go for this one and not do that one. I am going to message Jake a photo though and get his opinions, but I do think this is the winner. I think this would be more professional. This is giving more the casual vibes of Yochi. But yeah, they say dress for the job you want, but because I'm going to be going in for managerial, I feel like this is more applicable potentially. Okay team, we have a new and exciting purchase. For anyone who's been here since I set my goals for the year, I've got them all written down on this piece of paper or printout I got on my bedside table to remind me each day. But one of which is on here is that I want to break up with having my phone in the bedroom, and by that I mean I don't want to be touching my phone before I go to sleep. So I've bought myself an alarm clock. I thought, let's just start off for now, because it's not a priority to invest in quite an expensive one, a cheap one. And I couldn't believe it when I found this online. My landlord has Amazon Prime. I don't particularly support them. However, this was the cheapest one I could find. It's so cute. It's mirrored. It's only 20 bucks. So for everyone from the UK, that's like £10. And it comes with so many different features. So I thought this evening I'll set it up and use it on my bedside table. But for once, I'm actually going to sit and read the instruction manual. I was listening to a girl on YouTube the other day who was trying to break up with the dopamine of scrolling through social media and wasting her time. And so she set herself the challenge of doing something that would waste her time for the equivalent time she would be on her screen. Like, for example, she was counting rice for an hour. Slightly insane. But one of the things she did was read an instruction manual for a really like hefty one for an hour and a half, and she said something really impactful in it. She said, I never read instruction manuals anymore, and actually it was pretty interesting to understand how something properly worked. So ever since hearing that, I realised I don't read instruction manuals anymore, and I'm going to actually go out of my way to read this before bed and set it up properly and understand how it properly works, so I don't have to keep going back to it to figure it out. And I feel like maybe that's the frontal cortex kicking in about being slower and actually taking the time to invest in yourself and invest in the things that you own. So that's what I'm going to do before I go to bed. So I'll show it when it's all set up, but it's very exciting. I can tell you now, it has the time, a few different dimming settings. If you don't have it on charge, it's only motion activated. So when I walk past or tap it, it will go on in the night. And I wanted to make sure I had an alarm clock. A, that didn't really look like an alarm clock, so this is perfect. And B, I wanted to make sure it had a few different sounds I could choose from. I didn't want a blaring alarm clock. I would happily wake up to the sound of birds or something, but we can definitely play the one I'll go for when we get there. But let's read the manual first and see what we get to. Alright. Power on. Well, that's an easy one. I'm sure I can figure that out. Yeah. Woo! Look how cute it is. And it even shows the temperature, which I think is pretty cool. The goes with the birds will be adorable one. I can't decide. In the meantime, what we should do, peel off this film, because that's like the best part of getting one of these. take this off. Here's my current bedside table situation. I do like having my journal out to access, but do I put my alarm clock like in front of the book, or do I just like put it on top? Because I guess like for aesthetics, technically you would kind of want it on top, so it's like the rule of three, right? Maybe move my hand cream down here and put the pen behind. Right, does that look better? I think that looks better. Hello there. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm all dressed up for my interview. We've got the dish top on, which I absolutely love. I'm just going to tuck it in from this side more to make it a bit more asymmetric. And then this kukai skirt, you can't really see it from the counter. And I've just slicked my hair back. It's in a low pony at the moment, and I'm going to claw clip it up. I just can't have it in a claw clip when I ride the scooter with my helmet on. So we're going to quickly have some yogurt just to line the stomach, and then we'll pop down to Yochi for my interview. I'm actually feeling pretty chilled out about this one, as I know I'm fairly qualified for it. I actually know a lot of the staff already because they pop by my work all the time to come get lunch, and I'm always in there too. So a lot of the staff, we all know each other. I should have roughly half an hour before I'm meant to be in work at 9. So I was thinking maybe we could go to the Sofitel, because I've never gone into the Sofitel for coffee or breakfast, but apparently their coffee is meant to be really good, and I want to mix it up a bit and try somewhere new. So I'm just down at the Sofitel, which is really exciting. I've got the cutest little flat white, and they've got a little jazzy sprinkle on it. Ooh, look, so sweet. And it's got some cute latte art. But the interview went so well. They offered me the team leader position to start literally from the 5th of March, which is next week, which is so exciting. But even crazier news, they also want to offer me an additional opportunity for the one that I've been offered. They're just waiting for the head office to get back, but I don't want to say too much about it in case it doesn't happen. But it's really exciting news, and not an opportunity I thought would ever come so quickly from a new employer. But yeah, I'm going to have the celebratory little coffee, and I think even tonight might be a night to go out and celebrate. That being said, I want to maybe save to celebrate with Jake on Saturday after I've moved. But yeah, big news. I just don't want to share it until all of it's been confirmed or the opportunity has been given the go ahead. But yeah, best morning ever. And yeah, it's currently 8:38, so I need to down this coffee, and then when it hits 5:02 I need to go get changed for work and then do a full shift. I just need to go home and take a photo of my passport to send to the management team there. But really exciting stuff. I'm just hoping that the music isn't too loud in here and I don't get stricken. But cheers to new opportunities. Yum. How good does that look? Hello. Currently at the pool with Josa. There she is, enjoying the sun with us. But yeah, I finished work a little bit earlier today, so thought pool time was necessary because we're about to go into a bad patch of weather actually in Queensland. There's a cyclone happening up north. Out here enjoying this, and then we'll get on to packing in a little bit. Do you want to say hi, Josa? You're having the time of your life. I love it.
Also, this is the front of the... I just chucked on this robe.
Members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit.
Good morning, guys. It's a few days later, but I thought I'd show you what the room looks like now. I've managed to unpack everything, so this is by no means the final product, but for now what will be. I've got all of my cuddly toys up on the headboard there, and then I've just stored all of my prints and stuff that I want to put up on the floor here, along with some PR and board games. And I've got these really big double wardrobe, which is so nice because I finally can hang all my clothes up, which is so good. I just need to get some more hangers, and then I just put trousers at the top, jumpers up there, hung up my bags. I love my bags. And then I moved my bedside tables into here just because I don't really like them that much, but they're great storage holes. So I've currently got that. And I might be on the hunt for some storage cubes of boxes because all my tops are down there right now. But what I'm thinking